Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's okay. It's been a couple of difficult and hard days that we've been living on. Obviously, I'm talking about Black people in general and whoever is anti-racist, of course. Today's episode is about music, but I couldn't start without talking about all this racial violence and police brutality happening all over the world these days. Not only these days, but you got the point. It's like we get information straight when it happens so fast that it seems like it's happening in front of us every minute of the day. Isolation has turned everyone to social media platforms, so that's why everybody's paying attention to these situations, and it's good because we shouldn't wait for something like this to happen for us to take action, for us to do something about it. And obviously I'm including myself in that, because sometimes we just go through life and we don't actually take care of what is actually important. So yeah,
keep on falling when I know it hurts.
I must say that frustration and anger were very noticeable in me in the last week, but in this episode, just gonna bring to the light the artists that I admire and inspire me to do something about what I believe and what I think is the right thing to do. And music inspires me in so many levels. I couldn't live without music, and I say this with my full mouth. I couldn't live without music. So that's why today's episode is about music and about the artists that been working or did work actively with their music to make changes in this messed up society of ours. So yeah, let's start. If you don't know, I have a blog I mentioned on my first episode. Go and check it out if you haven't already. And in that blog, every month I post a playlist with the songs that I listen the most, and then I also include albums that have been released, albums that I've been listening a lot, and some curiosities about music in general. On my YouTube, I only upload the top 10 of that playlist. Then normally I do the playlist on Spotify. You can go and check it out if you want to. But this month, I really wanted to focus on Black Lives Matter. So my top 10, it's all about songs that inspire me and are from artists that through their music are giving us hope or sending a message that we should do something. We have to do something. So my top 10 is all about that. It's just 10 of 30 songs. And normally I always have a rough time deciding which songs I put in the playlists, because I listen to a lot of music, especially now being at home. So you can find artists like Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Kendrick Lamar, Solange. So if you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. Also, if you go to check the playlist at the top 10 on YouTube, I left some links where you can sign petitions going on that I think that are worth it to sign, and some other organizations that you can donate some money to. And then don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I normally do videos in Portuguese, but I'll be posting some more videos in English as well. Probably going to be more related to music, because that's something that I like to talk about. I don't know about you, but for me, these couple days that I've been in my feelings, I must say, it's been music that's been keeping me going. I spent like literally Monday, Tuesday in silence. I just realized that you have to actually go through these things and go through these feelings, but music got me through it. I gained so much strength from it, listening to artists that actually inspire me to do something. For example, in aspects of protest, but for me it was like, there's people that don't make it safe home just because they are Black like me. So if I have the chance to walk out my house, go protest for something that So if I have the chance to go protest for something that I believe in, something that it can help in any way, shape or form to change this situation, this racism, I'm doing my bit, I'm doing my part. And that's why I had to go. And I went just this weekend. And I'm glad I did. I did my bit because for me it's important. The same way that I think that is important for people to voice their opinion on this. But I get that most people don't voice it over fear. But for me, that's not a valid excuse, to be honest. But I'm not gonna go in under that debate. I'm really, really happy to see artists, like famous artists, at least music ones that I follow and that I listen to their music, voicing their opinions and going to the street and protesting. For example, I always talk about this. If you know Tory Lanez, you know that he spent days and days and days and days doing lives on his Instagram with girls twerking for money and stuff. But when it came down to actually go to protesting, do videos about it, he was there. He was on the street. You can Google it. You're gonna find videos of him bashing out women crying over shops that don't even care about them. They only care about their money, instead of being worried about black people being killed for no reason. This is the type of people that I like to follow. I appreciate white artists as well coming up and speaking about these matters as well. You can say whatever you can say about Justin Bieber. If you listen to what he's been saying, what he's been posting out, that's no news for nobody. But if it's news for you, that he said he profits off black culture, the way he sings, the way he dances, and he said from that point he's gonna start educating himself, he's gonna start passing on the message, changing his behavior for things to change. I just wanted to touch on artists in the music industry that are actually out there and doing stuff to show people, to show their followers, the people that listen to their songs, buy their albums, go to their concerts, that no, this is important. I'm fighting with you because this needs to change. And that's why I stand for this artist. There are a lot more artists out there doing the same thing. I just wanted to focus on music in this episode because music has a soft spot in my heart and I needed to talk about it. Now, let's talk about streaming, music streaming apps, platforms. I only use Spotify, so I can only talk about that. For example, on Blackout Tuesday, which I'm not gonna go into the topic, but I went on Spotify and all the playlists had a black cover. You know, they always change the covers according to the artist or according to whatever. I don't know how that works, but and it was like a pop-up message as well. I thought that was really nice, really cool as well. But that was actually not what I wanted to talk about. In all this difficult times and quarantine, self-isolation for most of us, Spotify has a playlist of wellness where you can go there and listen to guide meditation, music that will relax you, calm you down, to just take care of you, because it's a lot of information. Even for me, it was a lot of information. My escape is music, is working on the things that I like. Actually, I should start meditation as well, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah, and apart from that as well, for people that are interested in knowing more about Black Lives Matter, for example, the Martin Luther King speeches, Malcolm X speeches, they are all in Spotify as well. There's 2 playlists that you can actually go and listen. There's mostly speeches that happen in protests, in gatherings, to the civil rights movement, and there's music as well. Music done at that time with powerful messages. And I suggest everyone, if you want to just listen through what they said at that time, because it's still very, very important these days, unfortunately, for most of us. But if you want to learn something and listen to what they said, there's not only them there. There's a lot of people that you should know and you should listen. So yeah, I really recommend this playlist on Spotify. And I really think this is one of the best ways that you can actually use your platform, use that is accessed by many people, and helping others to think more about themselves, take care of their mental health with the wellness playlist, but also learn with these playlists with everything that's happening. And the same way that you listen to a podcast and you learn something about it, or it's just for your entertainment, you can also learn. And I really like Spotify in that aspect, and probably that's why it's my main music streaming platform that I use. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to give you that information in case you didn't know. Oh, there's also Soundcloud. I went on Soundcloud as well because I saw that on Spotify, so I was like, okay, let me check out Soundcloud as well to see what's happening over there. And as soon as I open up, the screen was all black with the message saying that they stand up for Black Lives Matter, and they were doing as well Blackout Tuesday. If that's what it takes for people to understand something, why not? If you want to check it out, do it. Take advantage of it, because I am taking advantage. I am like literally, especially the wellness playlist. I was a bit, when I saw it, I was like, I don't need it. I'm okay. But then when you go through it and there's so much things in there, you actually take advantage of it, especially if you are at home like me for a long time and you are not used to it. So take advantage of it. Take advantage.
So now, changing subject, I have my first guest.
Hello.
My very first guest. Yes. He's a friend of mine, but he's a musician as well. But I want him to introduce himself and what he does. So there you go, guys.
Right. Hello, everyone. I'm Lucas Berloff. I was born in Brazil, but I live in London. I'm living a dream, guys, believe me. And I'm 25 years old. I would say 24 because I want to make myself young every time, you know. And I'm 25. And I do music, and I do some portraits as well. And Filo and I know each other for quite a long time, right, love?
Yes, right. Yes. London has these beautiful things of connecting people from everywhere.
I love London. I want to stay in this city forever, girl.
Yes. So I invited Lucas over so we can talk about a little bit of my playlist that I already spoke about at the beginning.
Yes.
That you guys know that I posted on Spotify and my YouTube channel and on my blog as well. But Lucas is gonna give his how can I say,
in my opinion about all of the tracks, right?
Exactly.
I've got the main tracks that I love the most because, of course, you put This Is America from Childish Gambino. I think this is a classic, right? I believe it's a classic. You can feel this swing of moods in between the songs. So you start with this very African sound, you know, because you start listening to people playing drums, you start listening to people singing, and I love this vibe at the beginning. And then, you know, it changes completely to show what America really is. He's a genius. He's a genius. He's an actor as well. I think Childish Gambino is a genius, guys. I have no words to describe how big he is. Right. And we got Lauryn Hill, to be honest. Do you know Marina? She lives with me, right? Marina is obsessed with this girl. Me too. I love her. Yes. I think her voice is amazing. I went to see her live. Really? Where was it? Here. In London?
Yes.
Oh my God, Lauryn Hill is amazing. To be honest, I listened to her first song last year. Can you believe it?
No, you're joking.
I'm not joking. Marina showed me.
Oh my God.
Marina's obsessed.
Oh my God.
Marina was like, you need to listen to this girl. And her voice, it's unbelievable. Her voice, you can listen to her voice from everywhere, right? And you know that that's Lauryn Hill. I think Lauryn Hill is amazing. You choose a song, If I Rule the World. And If I Rule the World,
with Nas. With Nas.
It talks a lot about what's happening nowadays, right? And I think it's amazing. We are going through this weird times now, And you choose very powerful songs, Filo. Very, very powerful.
I think, as I said before, when I was talking, I was just me here. I was just saying that music inspires me in so many levels, and like during these strange times, it's like I really need music that is powerful and has a great message. So that's why I changed my whole playlist for the month. At least the 10 first songs are all about, this type of
because
messages
it's
that I want
very
to come
empowering.
across.
Actually, I really loved this playlist because it talks. Because to be honest, this happened in the past as well, but I think people didn't learn it. So I think this is happening again. And these songs are not from now. These songs are from like I don't know, from Marvin Gaye's from the 70s. So, and it's still saying the same message. I think that's a warning for us, don't you think? I think it's a warning.
Exactly. Like you said, you have in the playlist there's Marvin Gaye, and then we have Childish Gambino. It's like 2 different times, and it's like talking pretty much about the same thing.
Nothing changed, and this is really sad. And then we are going to my favorite track. Philomena, you choose Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye is my dad's obsession, all right? I know.
You should do a cover.
You should do a cover of this song.
Yes.
Especially now, right? Because this song, what's going on? It's, guys, come on, what's going on now? But Marvin Gaye, he talks about love, not in I'm trying to find words to describe this, but he wants to talk about love, but in a collective way. And I think Marvin Gaye knows the way how to write about love in very different ways. He talks about love your community, love your race, love your people, love everyone as equal, not love someone specifically. I think Marvin Gaye is amazing. My dad used to listen to Marvin Gaye, Filo, a lot. Like a lot, girl.
Yay!
A lot. My dad loves Marvin Gaye. And I think he's amazing. To be honest, it's one of my favorite songs. And this song talks a lot about what's happening now. And I don't really know about Ty Dolla. Ty Dolla, is that her?
Oh my God, you don't know Ty Dolla.
Can you explain it to me?
But now, it's hard for me to actually... how can I explain? He's more of a songwriter, producer. Like, if you talk about it, but he does have loads of great songs out there. Great songs. Great songs. And probably most of the people that know him because he dates one of the girls that used to be with... what's the... girl group? I forgot the name.
Is it an American?
Yes, girl group.
Pussycat Dolls.
I forgot. No. It's one of the newest ones.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. Because I'm not going to remember for sure. So it's fine.
Right.
But Ty Dolla has like really... I love his music. You should check him out a little bit.
And
this song is like...
really, really powerful as well.
Yeah, it is.
I'll have more songs. I'll listen to it. I got on my Spotify already. I'm gonna have a listen to it. And now we are going to the only Solange. Don't you love this girl?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I mean, we know Beyonce is the queen bee, and everything, but Solange has. How can
she
I
got
say
this? I don't know. She got something different.
It's underground. It's the underground.
She's the alternative Beyonce.
It's rough. Yes.
She's a queen as her sister, I believe, and I love one of her songs. Mad is really good, but
it's really, really good, and I love the message of Mad.
It's so great. You have the right to be mad about so many things, like
exactly.
it's so great, the message. But my favorite song from Solange is "Don't Touch My Hair."
I knew it. I knew you would say this.
Philo Mendes, you have no idea. When I was younger, I used to have people like touching my hair and stuff, and I was like, guys, don't do that. I don't go around and touch your straight hair, because they were like, oh, your hair's so different. Can I touch it? And I was like, oh, please don't touch my hair. And then when I listened to the song, I felt the message. She was saying literally the same thing as I was singing as a child, and I was like, oh my God. And she got this really, really amazing I can't even say it, minimalist aesthetics.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes,
And she
she
made a
does.
song with Sampha. You know Sampha?
Yeah, of
Oh
course.
my God. Something is amazing.
I
His voice
love
is
it.
unique. And he's from
Yes,
East
I have a
London.
playlist on Hollywood with his songs.
Which one?
I have a playlist, but it's not public. But I have a playlist on Spotify
It's time
with
to
his
release
songs.
this, girl. We're craving for that now.
My God. I need to.
Okay, guys, so if you're listening to this podcast, Filo gonna release this amazing playlist soon, and I can't wait. Promise you gotta cut it off. You'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do it now.
No. I'm gonna keep it. Don't worry.
Right. And now we are jumping to Burna Boy. Can you talk to me about this guy? Because I listened to his song with Georgia Smith, and I think that song is a classic already. I went to Brazil this year, and everyone was listening to that song. Everyone.
Okay.
Georgia Smith, well done if you're listening to this. Well done, Georgia Smith. I love you.
Burna Boy is African singer, artist, and is very, very famous among the Afrobeats community,
really?
the African community. And I really love his music. And this song that I play,
Anybody?
If you actually go and search for the lyrics, well, not really the lyrics, but there's a interview that he does explaining the meaning of the lyrics, and it's the best. I mean, everything that he does, you can see it that it's just to inspire
It's very
people.
passionate. Yes, it's very passionate.
Yes, passionate in the cultures, passionate in the music that he does, like inspire young people to do more and to be proud of themselves. Is like, that's why I chose this song specifically.
Wow.
So yeah, that's why I chose Anybody. And this album, it's amazing.
I'm gonna listen to this album. What's the name of the album?
Ooh, wait. Give me a second.
No worries.
Because
I'm taking my pen as well because I need to write this down because I love the interview part that you said about Burna Boy.
It's African. Wait, I don't want to quote it wrong. So I'm pretty sure he's African King. But
African King. Very nice.
Let me double check. No, he's not.
No.
He's African Giant.
Giant. Well, close to King anyway, right?
Close enough. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not good with names.
Right. And now we are jumping on to the king, the real king of the pop.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
So why specifically this song? Because Michael Jackson is amazing. I love Michael Jackson. I used to listen to a lot of Michael Jackson when I was a child. Why specifically this song?
To be honest, I only like this song. The first thing that comes in my mind when I listen to this song is the beginning.
Yeah.
Both versions, in English.
Yeah.
Like the video clips.
It's in Brazil.
Yes.
Amazing.
So, but there's two versions, right?
Oh no! What?
Yeah, that's the version that he recorded in Brazil. At the beginning, there's a Brazilian woman saying they don't care about us. And then there's the prison version.
I didn't see the prison version.
America. Yeah, that's basically the same. But in the beginning, there's a woman that's, I guess, locked up.
Yeah.
I guess so. And she says the same, like, Michael, they don't care about us. So it's like the phrase, they don't care about us.
It's what's happening now, basically.
Yes.
It always happens.
This song, like, I love the song.
Yeah.
My favorite version is the Brazilian one.
Of course. With the Olodum.
Of course, it's my favorite one. But like the message itself and what it says throughout the music is like spot on. That's why I love it.
Yeah, it's really, really, really powerful. I remember watching the Brazilian version because I didn't know they have the prison version as well. I remember watching this Brazilian version and I was amazed by it because if you think about it, I'm from Brazil and then we have loads of this poverty that people don't actually want to see.
Yeah.
And then Michael Jackson went there and showed our culture and he tried to say that, the government doesn't really care about us, and that's completely true. And this is timeless, to be honest. And Michael Jackson has always been powerful, I think. And his message of empowering people and everything, I think it's divine. I believe it's divine. He is divine. And now we are going to Tupac. Right.
I mean, this one is a classic.
It's a classic. I had a girl in my high school called Bear, and she used to love Tupac. She used to talk about Tupac all the time, and she believes that he died because of the Illuminati.
We can debate on that.
Can we? She really believes it. She really believes it.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to talk about Illuminati because there are some things.
We're in a podcast, right?
Exactly.
Oh, all right. Phil, I'm scared now. I'm scared.
They might be listening. We never know.
They might be listening. We never know. They're everywhere.
We never know.
Well, guys, be careful with Illuminati. Right? We're going to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is really, really great, but I used to listen to him when I was on high school. At the end of high school, I didn't listen to his songs. I didn't follow him until now, so I can't talk much about Kendrick Lamar.
Well, what do you think about the song?
I think the song is amazing, to be honest. To be honest, I didn't write down the name of the song. Fuck, I just listened to it.
It's all right.
All right.
And you know what's funny is like, I did the playlist and everything, and then I went to protesting.
Yes. Was it yesterday? On Sunday?
Yeah, I went Sunday. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. And there was somebody playing this song, and I was like, oh.
Oh my God. That's my song, guys. What?
Actually, they played this song. They played Solange as well.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh.
But how do you feel about a protest? How was it?
It was needed.
Yeah.
In my point of view, it was needed.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna carry on with protests this week.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Because we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? And it's a bit hard to think about protests now as well.
Yeah. In this time.
Yeah. I think something will change. To be honest, I believe that this virus came over to change as well. I know it's really, really bad, but we can see so many things changing right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be hopeful, and I believe that everything will be fine in a couple of months or years. And now we're jumping to the last one, which is a Portuguese song.
Yes, it is.
Hey, tell me more about it, because I don't know much about Portuguese music, to be honest.
Okay, so Dino Santiago is from Portugal, of course, but is Cape Verdean roots.
Right.
So same roots as myself.
Yeah. Okay.
My mom.
Your mom. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, his song is just amazing. I start following him when he participated in the music shows.
Which
the
one?
competition music shows that there is on TV.
Oh, I don't know.
But I don't remember the name. It was years ago anyways.
It's like The Voice.
Yeah, something like that. But back in the day, like back in, I don't know, 7 years ago.
Jesus
like that.
Christ.
Oh,
His guy's on the road for a while.
Maybe less. I don't know. I'm not good with memory stuff, remembering exact things. But he's an amazing artist, an amazing artist. I love his work. This is his second. Let me just double check because I don't want to say things wrong.
Yeah.
But specifically about this song,
yes,
it's talking about that people in Portugal he's singing Creole.
Yeah. Because I couldn't understand. I needed to look for lyrics for it because I couldn't understand at all.
Yeah, and it's basically saying that, like talking about the actual experience of the Black community, African community in Portugal.
Yes.
So
and it's massive, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, because Portugal was the
colonizer of so many countries.
Exactly.
Like mine.
Same as Brazil. Exactly. Same as Brazil. They colonized.
Well, if you guys don't know,
well,
I think some people think that we speak Portuguese and it's very similar. But guys, sometimes I live with a Portuguese guy here. And sometimes I need to tell him, like, can you slow down? Because I feel a bit dumb. Because you guys speak so fast and you can understand everything that we say. But we Brazilians, we're like, oh, what? What did you say? I didn't get it. Sorry, say that again. You know? I always feel like that.
I know.
You guys understand everything that we say.
We understand everything. Sorry, guys.
Well, guys, I feel so dumb. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Can I ask you to repeat again? You know, like the third time.
God.
Well, we got your playlist. I think your playlist is it's exactly what happened in May, and it's still happening. I don't know what's gonna happen in a couple of months, but I think that's a very, very empowering playlist, Filo.
Thank you.
Very good. I will add. I will recommend some songs as well.
Yes, please do
it's
it.
on the same vibe, but it's not about the same lyrics, of course.
Okay.
But I was listening to this new artist called Brad Stank. Have you heard about him?
No.
Well, I'll give you a tip right now. He got a new album that came out like a couple of weeks ago, I think last week, and it's called
What's the name?
Kinky On.
Kinky On.
Yes, it's like jazzy chill vibes. I believe that this guy will be very big. He's not like big right now, but he will be huge. Because I believe that this guy can create an atmosphere. So when you listen to it, it transports you to another place. It's very instrumental, very chill. If you want to listen to something when you're studying, when you are drawing, like what I'm doing right now. when I'm drawing, I like to listen to some chill songs that can transport me to another place. And this guy is amazing. He just released his album now, and the best song on the album for me is Breathing Like a Baby.
Breathing Like a Baby. Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Amazing song. Guys, you guys should have a go. It's really great. I've got another one, and this one is Brazilian.
Okay.
I've got Tim Maia. Tim Maia, it's a huge Brazilian artist. He's jazzy blues from the 70s. He died already, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And his story, it's really, really inspiring. I remember talking to my brother about this guy, Tim Maia, and my brother's really upset about this guy. And then he was telling me about his story and everything, and you guys should check it out. The best song is Ela Partiu.
I don't know if I know that song. As I said, name of songs is not a good thing for me. although I'm recording a YouTube video guessing song titles, but I'm gonna.
No, you should definitely do that.
No, I'm gonna record it, but it's just like, why?
Let me just type it down because I don't know what I'm gonna look for. And this song is amazing, Filo. If you didn't listen to it,
I'm gonna check it out.
You're losing a lot because this song it's caviar. It takes you to another place. It's what Michael Jackson does, divine. I love it.
Okay.
Tim Maia is amazing. It's one of
it is
big inspirations as well. And another song, guys, I need to do that now. It's from Lucas Berloff, which is me. The Journey. The Journey, Filo. I need to talk to you about The Journey. I wrote The Journey when you guys were here. You know.
Oh, really?
Yes, I wrote The Journey when you guys were here after a party. So we had a party.
That's nice.
If you guys don't know, we had loads of parties last year. And Filo was here.
Yeah, this year is a bit tight, but yeah.
It's a bit cancelled, you mean? And I remember at the end, we had the sunrise. Do you remember this? We always had the sunrise coming into the house. And then I remember writing that song down, and then it talks about, the journey that we all go through. We all go through like different journeys, but at the same time, we are all together, and we are all part of each other's journey. And this is all part of the mystery. We'll never understand it, but we just need to let it happen. Basically, this is the main message that when I wrote down The Journey, because you're the same age as me. We are young. We live in a big city. We feel lost sometimes, right? And it's okay to feel lost, and you just need to trust your journey, and you're gonna get where you want to be, basically. And I believe that this is one of the best songs that I ever wrote in my life.
Oh,
yes.
I really like it, guys. And now is my time to come in and tell you guys to go and check his work out. He released an EP called Coagula. I don't know how to pronounce it. Coagula.
Yes.
And is available on Spotify. So guys, go and check it out, please. It's really, really good.
And
really,
guys,
really,
please.
Good. It's not because he's my friend, but it's really good.
Thank
so go and
you,
check
guys.
it out.
You should listen to it. It took me like almost a year and a half to write this EP, and you can listen to the stories. Filo were on the main stories as well. Filo and I, we always meet up at the pub, and we always.
And actually,
yeah,
you made the cover, right?
I made the cover. Yeah, the album cover is one of my drawings as well. So I'm a visual artist as well. So everything, all the songs that I write, I have an image first. Have I told you that?
No.
So basically, when I'm gonna write a song, I know that there is a song coming when I have the image in my head. So, for example, when I was about to finish Coagula, I had a dream, and then that portrait came out, and then I did The Journey, which is the last song that I recorded from this EP. So every time I have a song in my head, it comes with an image that I put it out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. Well, one day we're gonna have an opportunity so I can show you guys what song it's, what portrait, and then we can discuss about it as well. But I hope you guys listen to this EP. I made it, and I think it's really, really great.
It is.
And I hope to get something with this as well. And I'm really glad that you liked it, Filo, because you have a very expensive taste, girl.
Not expensive. Let's just say wide.
Wide, yes.
Wide.
You have like
taste.
very, very great music choices as well. I feel really glad that you liked it, actually.
I do. I'd really, really like it.
I really liked it.
Otherwise, I wouldn't advertise it so many times. Trust me.
Thank you so much. Every time I see it, I almost cry, because I'm like, I can't believe that my friends are so supportive. I love them so much.
Of course.
And I loved your video as well. I love your video.
We have to be. Thank you. See, this is mutual love here.
You're doing super well.
Thank you.
Wow.
Guys, go and check it out, yeah? My YouTube channel. Thank you.
Yes, come on, check her out as well, guys. We can all make this work. And we need to keep it believing, right?
Yes. You want to leave a message? Because we are already in 30 minutes in. And I want to make it long.
Right.
I know, it was quick, right?
It was really quick. We were just talking. But my message for you guys, it's believe in your journey. This is what Coagula talks about as well. This is what I have to say. It's believe in your journey. Sometimes we know that it's really rough, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I'll be strong enough to go through this. But you will. You definitely will. We all have powers, and we have unbelievable powers when we believe in ourselves. So just believe in your journey and let it happen. Let it happen, basically.
Yes.
Right, Filomena?
Yes. Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm really, really happy to be here, to be honest. This is my first podcast.
Me too.
First podcast of my life. Thank you so much, Filomena, for this opportunity.
No, thank you.
You're a star. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you all soon.
Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to support Lucas and go and check him out on Spotify, Lucas Berloff. And also go and check out my playlist that we talked about here, and my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and all that stuff. If you want to leave any comments, leave them in messages on Anchor. You can find me there. You can find me on Apple Podcasts as well. And see you in the next episode. Bye.